My name is Alexia. I come from Geneva, Switzerland, and I am a medical doctor. So I had the COVID, and I had what we call the long COVID. So I had 4 bronchitis, 2 muscle tear in 2 months. And the worst was actually that I got really, really tired. So I was actually without any energy. I was sleeping like 14 hours a day. And yeah, I think I was pretty much desperate. So a friend of mine talked about fasting and all the goodness of the fasting. And I don't know, I had the feeling something could happen there, and I had nothing to lose. So here I am. So when I had this long COVID, it lasted a long time. And of course, I tried different treatments. First of all, with bronchitis, I had 2 or 3 times antibiotics for a long time. Before, I tried a lot of vitamins. I like naturopathy, so I was taking all the vitamins you can have, like more than 8 in the morning. And I did acupuncture. I did a bit more sport, a bit less sport. And then finally, I did a lot of Reiki. I did all the kind of massage you can find and everything you can find to have more energy, right? But at the end, I was still getting sick again and having fever every week. So yeah, there were nothing really I could find in the integrative medicine or in the normal medicine with treatment that was really healing me. So when I arrived here, of course, I was full of hope because, you know, it was maybe my last chance to get back to my energy. But I've never done fasting before, so I was pretty scared. You know, everybody was like, if you don't finish, it's okay, we still like you. You don't know how you're gonna react, you know. I'm not so thick, so I was like, am I gonna lose too much weight? And then is it gonna help me? You know, I have no energy. I come here because I used to do so much sport and I cannot do anything. And I'm gonna fast, so I'm gonna be even worse. So I was a bit worried. And so when I arrived here, the really good thing I had is this first feeling of everybody's caring about you, like all the therapists, all the doctor, the nurse, but even all the customers, you know, all the people who already did it. And they're like, don't worry, it's gonna be okay. So I think my first day of fasting, I was more excited than scared. And then come the up and down, because of course your body is not used to, and I was hungry. So the first 2-3 days I was hungry. Everybody told me it's normal. So, you know, when you hear it's normal, it's easier to say, okay, let's see tomorrow, and let's see tomorrow. And the 3rd-4th day, I woke up and actually I had so much energy, and I haven't been running for a long time. And I was like, let's see how I am, right? So I went to the fitness to be with the coach and not being alone. Of course, you don't know how you're gonna react with sport. And I ran 5 kilometers. I was not the fastest one, but I mean, crazy. And you know, it gives you confidence because you're like, I'm fasting and I haven't been eating for days, and now I'm okay, and I'm actually better than a month ago. And so here they really recommend you to be good with the fasting, that you do sport so you don't lose all your muscles, but also that you do meditation, that you walk, that you take time for you. And I think I was a good student because I really wanted this fasting to work. And so I did almost all the activities in this area. I even did painting, and wow, every day I was so strong and so well. So actually, when I arrived at the end of the fasting, I was not hungry at all anymore. I was so full of energy, and it was already over. So when I came here with all my COVID symptoms, so mine were more about respiratory organs and also muscles. With the doctor, we decided to do things about my breathing. So actually, I couldn't breathe that well. after all these bronchitis, and I did physiotherapy, respiratory. And it was amazing, actually. After one consultation, I don't know how, because it's been 4 months I was breathing like this, and then I just had so much room and I could breathe so well. So that was amazing, and it really changed actually my way to breathe in the daily life. I did ozonotherapy, actually. So they put ozone in your blood, and it gives you more energy, and also it removes the oxidative stress. So it's really good when you have an infection. It's really good for actually all the stress that can cause disease. So also for some chronic inflammation. So I was like, why not? You know, when you arrive here so desperate with my COVID, I was like, please help me to do everything I can do to get that COVID away. So I did that. It can take a couple of days to really see a difference. I feel so well that I could tell you that it worked, but of course I did other things on the side. I also did the osteopathy, which really helped me with all my muscle tear. And I think actually it's something really good, because when you are sick for so long, of course you're stressed, and the osteopathy here was so good. So, and we know that everybody should do at least once a year a consultation of osteopathy. So I was really lucky here. The good point is I did everything here in 10 days. And yeah, I think I'm not perfect, but my body is pretty in good shape now with all the treatment I did. So today I'm leaving, and it's true that when you're leaving, you know what you're leaving behind you, but actually I kind of know what's gonna happen now, because now I'm back. So I know that I can do everything I want. I have believe in me again. I know I have energy. I know I can do so many things, and I'm really excited to go back and not start a new life, of course, but just like being back to normal. And fasting was really such a good experience, but in everything, you know, physically I really can feel my body reset, but emotionally and spiritually. So it's an experience I would recommend to anybody, and I'd love to do it again. So yeah, of course, I think this is something that's gonna be in me now.